Hello again, thanks for joining. So what we have here are two Roundhouse wagons. They make American rolling stock and these are American box cars. They do have different boxes, but they're very similar models inside. Now Roundhouse was a company which was actually founded in the late 1940s, I believe, and they started off making steam locomotive kits. They ran for quite a few years to the early 2000s and made a lot of plastic kits of rolling stock mostly. And from 2000 onwards they were acquired by Thurn. So the branding kind of continues, but it's really an Thurn product. And that's not just where the similarities are, because these kits are very similar to Thurn Blue Box models. Now I do like a bargain, and this one you can see cost just £3. I think that's incredibly good value for money considering there's a bogie wagon inside this box. Obviously this one was £8 at some point and it was discounted all the way down, which is great news. And you can also see it's a 50-foot double door high cube. That would be a box car, and this one is AT and SF. These are both very similar models inside. I have actually opened them, and I'm not 100% sure they're in exactly the right boxes either, because I did get these secondhand obviously. But let's get these open and we'll check them out. So yeah, they're two very similar box cars, that's for sure. One of them came with this instruction sheet still in the box, and it shows that it was once a kit that was put together. These are quite simple to put together and you don't need to paint them either, the body's always pre-decorated. It's a nice little project to make your own wagons I think, and this isn't going to tax anyone to put this one together. But obviously these two are already together. Let's take a closer look at this one. For example, this is number 50172, Santa Fe, and it's got shock control. Actually, it has super shock control, a smooth ride it says on the side. I love this red and black two-tone livery. It's obviously been masked off and painted, and the masking is done really well. And the printing is pretty good too. It's difficult to get white onto red, and it does suffer a little bit on the Santa Fe logo, which isn't just 100% clear and crisp. But certainly the shock control part over here is pretty good, and we've got some more acceptable detail here. But bear in mind, you're only talking about a few pounds to buy these models, and even if you just wanted them for parts, the wheels and the couplings are worth more than that, so it's something to consider anyway. At this end of the box car, you've got the usual American brake wheel here, and we do have knuckle couplings, which are pretty cool. And there's things like steps coming down here and integrated into the body shell steps here as well. I like the rivet detail on this, and the door is very well defined too, and it also extends down into the black area. Underneath is an acceptable level of detail. It's just a one-piece bit of plastic with some brake gear and bracing in here, and the trucks are fairly standard. You see these on loads and loads of freight cars. They've got an acceptable level of detail, not the crispest moulding in the world, but not too bad. And you've got these blackened wheels which revolve pretty good as well, held on with screws here, and the whole thing probably just clips together. You can see if I do that, you can just pop this out if you want to. It doesn't have a huge amount of weight, but I do actually think there is a little bit of weight inside here, but we'll check out the weight in a little minute. But let's have a look at the other one. So very similar, but it's number 47592, and you have these larger doors here. It's like a double door setup. You can see the difference here, and the logos are in different locations as well, but essentially the same decoration. Again, it's two-tone black and red. This one has got an ATSF number at the top here, and it has the brake wheel as well. The printing on this is pretty good, and it's actually fared a lot better on the Santa Fe logo too, and there's a little bit more printing on this one than there is on the first one. It's got the same bogies and the same wheels, and they're attached with screws as well. You've got the knuckle couplings with screw boxes there, and the bottom frame is very similar. It's got an acceptable level of brake gear and bracing detail. So overall, I think these are great looking wagons, and I like the painting on them. They've been masked off really crisply. But let's put these on the scales and see how much they weigh. So the single door box car weighs 88 grams, and the double door one is just 1 gram lighter at 87 grams. So these two wagons from Roundhouse, I think I'm really impressed with them. They've got a really good level of detail for the price. The printing on them is really good, and the paint is actually very crisp as well. You've got great things on these like the knuckle couplers, metal wheels. The bogies are okay and they revolve pretty good. And overall, I think these wagons are exceptional value for money. If you can pick them up secondhand like I did for £3 or £4 each, it's a no-brainer to buy some of these. You can definitely see the appeal because you get so much for your money for these in the secondhand market, and even brand new, these weren't that expensive either. So I'm really impressed with these wagons. I hope you like seeing them too, and if you see some Roundhouse models going cheap, well, you know what to expect. Acceptable quality at a really decent price. So I'll put these on the turntable so you can see all the way around. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you like seeing these as much as I like looking at them today, and I'll see you on my next video.
So model train, model world, choo choo, model trains, tiny in tiny worlds, choo choo. So model trains, tiny trains, model world, choo choo, model trains, tiny in tiny worlds. choo.